Whew. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Wrestling in Color Podcast. It's your girl Stephanie. Did you miss me? You know, we have these breaks because, like I said, I got a lot going on and I gotta be focused. And you guys, you're coming over and you're listening to my old episodes and you're getting catching up. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And the ones that joined on board, hey, welcome. Take your shoes off, please. Have a drink. This is how we gets down over here, right? Um, Real quick, still got my political podcast, Shit the Sugar podcast. Links are at the top. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Cause why not? Pinterest is fun. What else? What else? Hope everything's well with you. Hope you guys are social distancing and things like that, and doing the best you can, and trying to keep your mind sane while we're going through such a rough time. It's a very rough time, especially for black folks such as myself, trying to not let what's going on in the world affect me and my household, because it would be very easy to do. And for those who empathize, I thank you. And just empathize. Don't add to it. Don't give your 2 cents to it. Just say I understand, or I don't know how that feels, but I'm gonna let you have your space, right? All right. So with that being said, what we talking about? We talking about this retribution. Okay. Now I've been watching wrestling, and if I haven't even made it through none of these shows because they're just I don't even know what to say. The only thing that I'm probably interested in such a short period of time is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, because yesterday, which was Friday, the ending of SmackDown was it was awesome. It was awesome. They muscles was bulging, they was sweating, it seems like they had some stuff on their minds and they were feeding off each other, or this is something that maybe Jay wanted to tell his dad, and maybe this is something that Roman wants to let The Rock know. Like, I don't know. But he said, you ain't finna take no food off my motherfucking plate, and you ain't finna take the seat at the head of the table. That was it. He said, come in this ring, get this paycheck, and get this ass whooping, and go sit down somewhere. Let me tell you something. Roman, listen, he was right. He said he a steak, and he gonna be filet mignon or some shit. He said just enjoy the ride, because he gonna give you what you want. And just the mere fact of Paul Heyman's presence is adding to it. It's amazing. I want to see that match. If anything, Clash of Champions is just gonna give you some good matches, because there's nothing on that pay-per-view that's I'm just amazed that the Raw Women's Championship is the pre-show. So that tells me it's going to be about 10 minutes. Oh, excuse me, 2 minutes. So let's talk about this retribution. So we got T-Bar, Mace. Oh my God, T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack. That's the men. And then you got, according to word on the street, Retribution. No, we got Reckoning and oh my God, Reckoning. Wait a minute, I got their names real quick. It's Mia Yim is gonna be the Reckoning, and Mercedes Martinez is gonna be she should just be Retaliation. I'm gonna tell you something right now. With the men, T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack, they men. And one of them is acting like Bane from, I think that's Dijakovic. He's like Bane from Batman. Dio Madden looks imposing with the Predator. He looks like the Predator. And I don't know who the other white guy is. But and to focus on the ladies, when you give people names like Reckoning and Retaliation, you're expecting a lot from these people. Now, I'm going to play a clip from Reckoning, and I'm going to tell you why Reckoning don't need to be in the group, don't need to be on my TV, don't need to be nowhere. Now, the only reason why she's on Raw is because her man is on Raw. Now, she could say, no, that's not true, but we all know WWE does not break up couples, especially if they're married. This is a couple. They've been a couple for a while. And she's on Raw. Even though Retribution interrupted her man's match a cup of what twice, I guess that's neither here nor there. So let's listen to the reckoning.
We can tell you at this time has officially become a part of WWE and signed a contract. They can do anything, anytime to anybody. That is a frightening proposition. Retribution now, they're a part of WWE? How did that happen?
To WWE management. You think your company is safe because you gave us contracts?
Okay, I'm going to pause that. I'm gonna pause that for a second. See, this is the why I'm confused, right? Mia Yim is in NXT. Why is she talking about you think y'all safe because you gave us contracts? Bitch, I watched you on NXT for at least about 2 years, try to develop some type of personality. I don't know what it is about this woman in WWE. I don't like her in WWE. I'm not talking about Mia Yim, Stephanie, her real name. I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about the character. I do not like nothing she's given since she's been in WWE. I don't know why when she was on Impact and these other wrestling places, and I went to go do a little research, she seemed to give you some charisma, give you some wrestling. She honed in on her Korean side for a minute. She was an Impact. I don't know what the fuck is going on with her here, but for someone named Reckoning, you need to be sounding like me. You need to be like, yo, y'all gave me a contract. That don't mean shit. Don't tell me they can't cuss because they say bitch and shit all the time. She in there talking about, you think you gave me a contract and that's gonna change? No. Let's finish. That's first of all, I'm confused by that. That's dumb. Next.
Continues because you and your superstars are motivated by money.
Who isn't motivated by money? Okay? I get up and go to work not because I want to, but because I choose to, and I want my goddamn check every 2 weeks, especially if it's a bi-weekly job. Listen, and if you don't budget, that last 4 days could be rough, but I don't have a budget, so I never really had that issue. But who don't go and slam their body and put their bodies in different, issues and breaking up their shit not to get a nice, healthy piece of pay? What the fuck is she talking about? I don't know what this is, but I think I got an idea and I don't like it. Let's continue.
The exception of the deserving individuals, like my brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
We are done getting stepped on so we can get some imaginary brass ring.
Really? You didn't want the NXT championship because you sure was running around them fucking Tims trying to get it. That's another one who ain't touched the goddamn belt. Even though Bianca Belair should have had that belt wrapped around them hips a long time ago, but we not about to go there. And before I finish, I don't want no montage of Bianca. Yes, she's a beautiful woman. She is body goals. She is giving me everything I need, but I need that bitch in the ring being the EST of RAW. What is the problem? What is going on? So I'm thinking after Zelina Vega gets a fucking what is damn, who she's Zelina Vega going up the Oscar lock. When she get Oscar locked to death in 3 minutes, I guess we gonna have my homegirl come through. My homegirl gonna come through because this is getting a little bit too much for me. Now let's finish. Let's finish here. Who the fuck don't want money? What is she talking about?
We are here to destroy the WWE and rebuild it in the image of Retribution.
Okay. I had enough. That was the Reckoning talking like a 12-year-old girl. And not and Retaliation, which is Mercedes Martinez, didn't say a word. She was walking around. I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is what I see. Okay, right now we are dealing with some civil unrest. Heavy. This is probably the heaviest in my lifetime. Now I can't say in my parents' lifetime because they was dealing with some heavy shit. This is heavy. Anybody that happens to wear black is there's this thing going around about this Antifa bullshit and all this other fucking shit, right? Um, this is a play on what's going on in the streets, and frankly, I think it's tasteless and crass. That's just me. He's talking about we're gonna dismantle the WWE and build it up in the way we want it. Now, when we say we want to, defund the police or dismantle the system, first of all, we're not the only people to say that. There's a lot of militias just waiting to disrupt and dismantle the government at a drop of the dime. So that's bizarre to me. And when someone says defund the police, they're just saying take some funds from the police money, the billions and billions of dollars that states. Do you know the police budget in Ohio is $2 billion. The police budget in New York is $8 billion fucking dollars. And y'all are flipping out over $1 million here or 500,000 there to put towards maybe some type of program to give people opportunities and things that they can do, when we all know study shows that you come out of poverty and other things when you have a purpose in life and you're able to go and get opportunity. This is what these people are talking about. Mia Yin said, yeah, they don't want the brass ring. They want opportunity. He talking about he going to dismantle the WWE and build it back up. Let's finish listening to Bane.
And we will do it by trading the lifeblood of this company. It's WWE superstars. Each and every single one of you are the sickness that's responsible for the infestation of this hellhole.
So WWE is a hellhole, and you were really willing to sign a contract with the hellhole because you think, listen now, that if you get in the system, you can change the system. Who else thinks like that besides what's going on in the world right now? Everyone thinks that if you're able to get into the system, you can somehow change the system. But if the system is so solidified and calcified for 200 and some odd years, it's kind of difficult. Now, WWE been around for about, we're just going to round it up to about 55, 60 years. I don't know what fucking change they finna make. I don't know what they do. You think running in the ring and fucking up people matches is going to be the change? Because that ain't going to do it. Let's finish.
You do this to collect your money, for the fame, for the fortune, so you can all collect your paydays like whores.
Like whores. He just said that
retribution will make you pay for your sins, because we are the judge, the jury, and the executioners.
Like cops, right? Like the cops have been, right? Not all cops. I better say that. Yeah. He just said that everyone that works at the WWE are whores. For the money. You damn right. Cause motherfucker, you whore to get your wife. You go out to work and you give her a ring and she accepts it and she proceeds to then treat you like a husband. And but in the meantime, you got to whore yourself in order to get this woman, right? So he said that the WWE workers and everybody is a whores because they're there to be the judge, jury, executioner. Listen, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm not understanding how this fits in the overall scheme. I do not want to see these people interrupting no matches on Clash of Champion because Clash of Champion is already trash. I'm not interested in retribution. Now, I don't know how they're gonna sell this because their build up was a joke. I don't know how Mia Yim is gonna be something called, reckoning, sounding and looking the way she looked. Her outfit is sweatpants pulled up like LL Cool J used to do, and she probably gonna put some Timbs on because when you got that urban look, you already like real in the street, right? And then she gonna be, listen, no, me and what's Mercedes Martinez retaliation coming to the ring, reckoning and retaliation of the retribution. I think those two are gonna be tag team partners. Now, my problem is we already have someone named Nia Jax and what is her name? The Queen Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler has been cutting promos that she's the reckoning. and she's gonna shut it down and break it up and ruin the what we all know as WWE. So after Shane is done with Nia, what is she gonna be talking about? Because you got the reckoning and retaliation right there with the retribution. Is Shayna gonna join the retribution, or is she gonna walk around? Y'all gonna have Shayna Baszler walking around like a bulldog when you supposed to have retribution fucking up the shit. I'm totally confused about where these people gonna fit. And then you made it worse. You got Slapjack, Mace, and T-Ball, but you made it worse for the women because you got Retaliation and Reckoning, and both of these women look nothing like their names, not even close. Fucking Shayna Baszler looks like she could be a Retaliation. Even when she talks, she don't give off tenderness. She's like, like no. It's a joke. I don't know why they did that to these two women. But Mia Yim just never found her footing in NXT because her character is stupid and it's not her. Whatever she was doing in Impact worked because it worked for her character. What she's been doing in NXT with this gangster bullshit and this and you know that Mia that M thing she do and the Tims and she trying to give you attitude, that works for Bianca Belair. Why? Because it comes natural to Bianca. This isn't Mia. Now Mercedes Martinez is clearly the quiet type. She was doing that when she was in NXT for 2 weeks. But this right here, you put this woman out here to be the leader of that of the female face of this group, and she ain't ready. She can't even cut a promo. When she talking, I was just like, you know what? I don't have this to do. I wouldn't found something else to do. So unless they're gonna be doing something with reckoning, retaliation, T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack, I don't fucking even. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in these people running around fucking up matches. I'm not interested in them, waxing poetic about what they're gonna do to WWE. Meanwhile, it's like a foreshadow. You kind of poking at the social unrest that's going on right now, and it's just really coming off real low vibration. Real low vibration. That's what this whole retribution shit is. Low vibration. You tell me what you think about T-Bar, Mace, Slapjack, Retaliation, and Retribution. Reckoning and Retaliation. You tell me what you think about Retribution and how you feel about it. And how you feel about these two names they gave these damn women that they supposed to get over. You could get over the name like the Viper. You could get over the name like the Rock. You get over the name like the Mankind, right? You can't get over the name like Shorty fucking G. That's why the motherfucker ain't on TV. You can't get over these names. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. I'm gonna leave it right here. It's the Wrestling Color Podcast. I'm going to be in and out. I'm going to be peeking my head in and out. And in the meantime, enjoy over 100 videos that you may have missed, that you may want to relive and see what was going on at that particular time. I'm Stephanie. This is YouTube, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right. Bye.